What is the Bitcoin halving? Okay, guys, it's Tarek here. In this video, I'm going to explain to you exactly what the Bitcoin halving is and how it works. It's really important to understand this because a lot of you guys, especially a lot of my clients, are kind of confused on what it means by the word halving. Does the actual supply of Bitcoins get cut in half? Does the amount of Bitcoins you have in your wallet or your cryptocurrency account or whatever get cut in half? So I'm going to kind of explain this to you guys short and sweet to really understand why it's so important for Bitcoin's price movement over every 4 years, this unique halving event. So before I get into the video, guys, please smash the like button. It really helps. So the Bitcoin halving was set up by the original creator of Bitcoin, the anonymous creator Satoshi Nakamoto, and it was kind of set up as a way to get rid of the inflationary problem that we have with these global fiat currencies like the US dollar, the euro, etc. So every 4 years, the amount of Bitcoin released on a daily basis gets cut in half. So right now, as of uploading this video, there are around 6.25 Bitcoin released every 10 minutes. Or if we were to look at that in terms of like a daily basis, there are around 900 Bitcoin released every day. So on April 20th, 2024, there will only be around 3.125 Bitcoin released every day, or to kind of look at this as on a daily issuance is around 450. And the reason it's so important is because this makes Bitcoin a deflationary currency where over time the amount of Bitcoin being released decreases, and eventually, like in 100 years or so, that number will be zero. So this is the exact opposite of fiat currencies like the US dollar, where the M2 money supply keeps going up. And I touched on this point in one of my previous videos titled "Buy Bitcoin to Escape the Rat Race." So if you guys haven't seen that video, please check it. I kind of explained this problem in depth. But basically, what the problem is that when governments keep issuing more and more currency over time, your purchasing power and your savings gets diluted and depleted, and this is why everyone's experiencing high inflation. So the Bitcoin halving event is supposed to occur on April 20th, 2024. This is a really historic event. This will be Bitcoin's fourth halving, okay? And it's just really important to understand that your coins will not be cut in half. So no matter how much Bitcoin you have in your wallet, or if you bought Bitcoin through an ETF, or you're holding crypto mining stocks, or whatever, the amount of Bitcoin that you personally hold will not get cut in half. It's the amount of Bitcoin that are issued every day. So remember now that Bitcoin is done based on every 10 minutes, there is a new block issued on the blockchain, and then the miners earn a reward for basically solving the block reward. So moving forward, I'm uploading this video in late March 2024. So depending on when you watch it, if you watch this video in the future, there will be around 450 Bitcoin released daily after April 2024. And then we'll have another halving event in 2028. Now, depending on when that date falls on, I'm guessing it's going to probably be somewhere around like March or April or somewhere like that, probably closer to March 2028. And then there'll be another halving event in 2032, and then another halving event in 2036, 2040, et cetera, every 4 years. So this occurs every 210,000 blocks in Bitcoin. It's programmed into the actual code. So this is the way it's set up. And this is why so many Bitcoiners like it, because it's consistent, it's predictable. And just like every 4 years, we have a new election in the United States. Or if you guys follow sports, we have a World Cup every 4 years. We have an Olympic event every 4 years. It just seems like throughout, modern human times, people really appreciate things that happen every 4 years. And this is exactly why Bitcoin was set up like that. So just remember, usually after Bitcoin halving events, usually the price of Bitcoin tends to tick up because the amount of daily supply gets cut in half. So we're going from 900 coins to 450 coins, and assuming, if you have the similar demand and then the supply gets cut low, that usually raises prices. And we see this not just in terms of cryptocurrencies. We see this, if a company does a reverse stock split, right? So let's say they have a bunch of shares and the stock price is like below $1. Usually the NASDAQ minimum listing value is around $1. So like, let's say a company stock dips to like 50 cents. What they'll do is they might do like a 10 to 1 1 to 10 reverse stock split, and then that'll make the share price go from 50 cents to $5 because what they've done is they've reduced the supply. So this is kind of an example of how prices go up when supply goes down. You can also see this phenomenon in social, human social behavior, like with dating. If you have like a lot of guys and then there's a smaller amount of women that are eligible looking for mates or husbands or whatever, then usually the demand for those women goes up. Guys are willing to offer more money, get in better shape or whatever to attract those women. So just remember, the Bitcoin halving, a really special event, happens every 4 years. Daily supply of Bitcoin gets issued, gets cut in half. Nothing will happen to your actual coins in your wallet, whatever you have. So if you have zero point 0.1 Bitcoin, a half a Bitcoin, or 1 Bitcoin, 10 Bitcoin, whatever you have in your wallet, that will remain the same. But the halving will actually affect the daily supply that's issued. So I hope I explained that in depth. If you guys enjoy my content, please smash the subscribe button and let me know what you guys think about the Bitcoin halving event, what you guys' predictions or what's going to be happening in the future. So that's it until now, guys. Take care.